The gentleman right behind Sean. What's your name?
Hi, hey, my name's Kevin.
Hey, Kim?
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin! Sorry,
Yeah.
Kevin. Okay. All right. Welcome to 6th grade science class. Today we're going to learn about a scientific law, and we're going to talk about the difference between scientific laws and societal laws.
Oh,
See, yes, Sean.
are laws, like, for both of them, are they just things that you gotta do because they're law and you could get in trouble if you don't?
Well, one kind of law is like that. Can you tell me which one you think that might be? Or maybe in some conditions you could get in trouble breaking a scientific law?
If you like broke into like a laboratory or something where there was a lot of science and you were breaking into it, that would be like science. So, it could be both, maybe,
Well,
because you could get in trouble for it.
that's true. I think that sounds like a law that comes from society in the interest of not breaking other people's things. Let's get started with our lesson today, though. What's this?
That's an egg.
An egg. Yes, sir. What do we know about eggs? Where do they come from? Oh, okay, Ed. Where do they come from?
They come from chickens.
Chickens. Okay, that's good. And where does your family get eggs?
And we get them from the grocery store.
Oh, right, exactly. That's where I get mine also. Okay, there was a law passed recently in California that states that eggs raised in cages cannot be sold commercially. Who can tell me why this law may have been enacted? Someone who hasn't spoken yet, please. Maria?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question, please?
Sure. There's a law been enacted in California saying that eggs from hens raised in cages cannot be sold commercially. Can you think of a reason they may have made this law?
Because in addition to being inhumane, they may be contaminated.
Ah, good point. It's inhumane, and the eggs may be contaminated. You'll have to pardon my handwriting. Contaminated. All right, does anyone else have an idea about this? Why this law in California may have been enacted? Anyone?
I don't know, but I would think like hens are already in cages because they don't like just free roam. I don't think so. I don't understand how that's any different.
Ah, maybe the size of the enclosure. I'm not really sure about that myself. But that's a good point, Sean. Yes. Okay. Now, societal laws are made by groups of people to try to run an orderly society. Now, scientific laws are society doesn't make scientific laws. Scientific laws are observed repeatedly in nature. And today we're going to observe.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
Hey, what does that mean? Can you break that down for us? Hey, I don't get that.
I'm sorry. What part?
I don't get that. Like you said, laws made in nature. Like, what does that mean?
Sir Isaac Newton, who you may have studied in history, observed certain things in nature. One of the things that he observed was the tendency of an object that is in motion to stay in motion unless something stops it, or the tendency of an object to stay at rest when it is at rest. So a scientific law is not actually a law that is passed by a government or anything like that. It just exists.
So it's a law that Isaac Newton made?
It's a law that Isaac Newton observed. And
how do we know which ones he observed and which ones he didn't?
he wrote it down.
Okay, so he wrote down all the science laws?
No, not all of them. And
How do we know what they are then?
well, I can tell you the first law of motion is sometimes referred to as the law of inertia.
Are the eggs going to be moving?
Well, let's see. We're going to try a little experiment here.